Introduction to Ethical Hacking: What, Why and How. Welcome. This video is an introduction to ethical hacking, the legal, professional practice of finding and fixing security weaknesses before criminals can exploit them. Over the next 12 minutes you'll learn what ethical hacking means, the difference between good actors and bad actors, why organizations hire ethical hackers, and how you can begin a legal and responsible path into cybersecurity. Whether you're curious about a career, building safer software, or protecting your personal data, this overview will give you the vocabulary and next steps. Note: we'll discuss concepts and responsibilities, not how to break into anything. Ethical hacking exists to make systems safer. Let's start by defining the practice and its ethical rules. What is ethical hacking? Ethical hacking is authorized testing of computer systems, applications, and networks with the goal of identifying security weaknesses and helping owners fix them. Unlike criminal hackers, ethical hackers have permission, a legal agreement or scope, and they follow rules of engagement. Their job is to think like an attacker but act like a professional, report findings clearly, avoid unnecessary disruption, and protect sensitive data. Ethical hacking covers many activities: vulnerability scanning, controlled penetration testing, code reviews, and security audits. The ultimate aim is prevention, to reduce risk by revealing issues before they're exploited. Organizations hire ethical hackers so they can improve security, meet regulations, and build trust with customers. White hat equals ethical, black hat equals criminal, gray hat equals risky. Security professionals often use hat colors as shorthand. A white hat hacker works with permission and follows ethics and law. A black hat hacker breaks in without permission for theft, disruption, or profit. Gray hat actors fall between. They may reveal bugs without permission, which can be harmful and legally risky. As an aspiring ethical hacker, aim to be a white hat. Get consent, document your work, and coordinate disclosure. The differences aren't just moral, they affect your career, reputation, and legal exposure. Responsible disclosure and written authorization are fundamental. If you ever find a security issue outside your lab, don't attempt to exploit it. Instead, follow safe reporting channels. Reduce risk, meet regulations, protect reputation. Organizations hire ethical hackers for three main reasons. First, to reduce risk, by finding vulnerabilities before attackers do. Second, to meet compliance and regulatory requirements. Many industries require regular security testing. Third, to protect reputation and customer trust. Breaches are costly, legally and financially. Ethical testing helps uncover weak passwords, misconfigurations, outdated software, and insecure coding patterns. Importantly, tests are run with safety controls, backups, scoped targets, and non-destructive methods. Companies may run internal teams, contract consultants, or offer bug bounty programs that reward external researchers for safe, authorized reports. Ethical hackers provide a proactive layer of defense in modern security programs. Pen tests, vulnerability scans, red team, code review. There are several common kinds of security tests. Vulnerability scans automatically look for known flaws and missing patches. Penetration testing, or pen testing, is a more manual, focused attempt to exploit weaknesses under controlled conditions. Red team exercises simulate real attacker behavior across people, systems, and processes to test detection and response. Code reviews analyze application source code for insecure patterns. Each test answers different questions. Scanning finds known issues quickly. Pen tests assess real exploitation risk. Red team stress detection and response. Code reviews prevent issues at the source. Ethical hackers choose methods based on scope, risk tolerance, and organizational goals. Legal and ethical rules. Legal and ethical rules are non-negotiable. Always have written permission that clearly defines the scope, which systems, actions allowed, and time windows. Use a non-disclosure agreement when needed to protect sensitive information. Follow responsible disclosure. Report findings to the right contacts, give the owner time to fix issues, and avoid public disclosure until it's resolved. Never access or leak private data unnecessarily, and avoid destructive tests unless explicitly allowed. Ethical hackers must respect privacy and laws in their jurisdiction. Practicing within these constraints keeps you and your employers safe and preserves trust with the organizations you test. Tools help. Examples: scanners, network tools, proxy tools. Ethical hackers use tools to discover and verify issues, but tools are assistants, not shortcuts to wrongdoing. Common categories include network scanners to map systems, web proxies to inspect and test web traffic, vulnerability scanners to find known bugs, and forensic tools to analyze logs. Popular names are often associated with legitimate testing, but tool choice depends on the task and authorization. Remember, automatic tools can generate noise and false positives, so interpreting results carefully and confirming findings manually is essential. The professional skill is knowing what a tool shows, what it doesn't, and how to test safely within scope. Learn networking, OS, web, scripting, law, certifications. Becoming an ethical hacker blends technical skills and judgment. Start with networking fundamentals and operating systems. Learn web application basics and common vulnerabilities. Practice scripting for automation and data parsing. Study secure coding and how applications are built. Equally important, learn legal boundaries, privacy principles, and professional reporting. Useful learning paths include hands-on labs, capture the flag, CTF, exercises, and intentionally vulnerable practice environments that run locally or in the cloud. Certifications like CompTIA Security Plus, CEH, and OSCP can help structure learning and show employees you follow standards, but practical, demonstrable skills and a responsible attitude matter most. Build lab projects, CTFs, bug bounty responsibly. A strong, legal portfolio proves your skills to employers. Create a private lab and document projects, set up vulnerable apps, demonstrate finding and fixing issues, and write clear reports. Participate in CTFs and public competitions hosted in controlled environments. Contribute to open source security fixes or write blog posts that explain vulnerability concepts safely. If you join bug bounty programs, follow each program's rules strictly and only test in scope. Always redact sensitive data in public examples. Employers value candidates who can show structured, well-documented work and who communicate findings clearly. How responsible disclosure works, example timeline. Here's a safe, simplified disclosure flow. First, discover and validate an issue in a lab or authorized environment. Second, find the correct security contact, company security page, bug bounty platform, or vendor portal. Third, send a clear, concise report with reproduction steps, impact, and remediation ideas. Fourth, agree on a timeline for fixes and coordinate updates. Fifth, once fixed, the organization may allow coordinated public disclosure or credit. Always avoid public posting while the issue is unresolved. This cooperative approach helps defenders fix problems and protects users from harm. Join communities, stay ethical, keep learning. The cybersecurity community is collaborative. Conferences, local meetups, online forums, and mentorship programs help you learn and stay ethical. Share knowledge responsibly, give credit, and help newcomers. Ethical behavior builds reputations that lead to job offers, consulting work, and invitations to trusted programs. Keep learning, the field evolves quickly, so periodic training, conference talks, and hands-on practice are important. Remember that strong ethics isn't just compliance, it's about protecting people and systems and using your skills for constructive outcomes. Thank you for watching this introduction to ethical hacking. If you want to keep going, start a local lab with virtual machines, try beginner capture the flag challenges, and study one common vulnerability at a time. Next actions, pick a learning path, document a small legal project, and join a security community. If you found this useful, like and subscribe, and check the description for resource links and a downloadable lab checklist. For more guides, templates, and step-by-step resources visit www.ultramaxtechnologies.com. Stay curious, stay ethical, and use your skills to make systems safer.